BTS is K-pop. K-pop is not BTS. This is a PSA. Hello everybody, I'm Sarah Dawson and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, thank you for clicking on this video, and for those of you who are returning, thank you for being a part of my family. I love you all very much. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a introductory video slash rant slash I don't really know what it is, but I just feel like it needs to be out there, you know? There's probably a million other videos like this, but I feel like I needed to make one. So today I'm going to be talking about, you guessed it, BTS, which is a K-pop group consisting of 7 members that have beautiful, wonderful, kind, caring people, and this needs to be discussed. Okay, so I want to start this video off just by introducing you to BTS in case you don't know who they are or what they are. So BTS is a K-pop group, obviously, like I said, consists of 7 members. I'm going to introduce you to the members from oldest to youngest, so here we go. First up we have Kim Seokjin, aka Jin, aka Mr. Worldwide Handsome. Jin is 26 years old and he is the oldest member of the group. He is a part of the vocal line, so he sings. If you don't know what vocal means, which I'm sure you all do because you're smart, intelligent people. Next we have Min Yoongi, aka Sugar. Sugar is 25 years old and he is also a rapper. What am I on about? He is a rapper. He is part of the rap line, not also, because I just talked about vocalists. Do I know what a vocalist is? We don't know. Next we have Jung Hyosik, aka J-Hope. J-Hope is 24 years old and he is also part of the rap line. He is a rapper. Next we have Kim Namjoon, aka RM, aka Rap Monster. Namjoon is 24 years old, he is a rapper and he is the leader of the group. He is the only one that speaks fluent English, so if you ever watch any BTS interviews and you see the one speaking fluent English, you'll know exactly who he is. Next on the line we have the first of the youngest vocalists. We have Park Jimin, aka Jimin. He's 23 years old and he's a vocalist and he's a beautiful human being. Next we have Kim Taehyun, aka V. V is 22, turning 23 on the 30th of December this year, and he is a vocalist and he is a beautiful, deep, soulful voice and we love him. Next we have the maknae of the group, the baby, Jungkook, aka Jungkook. He is 21 and he is also a vocalist and he is beautiful and in my opinion has the steadiest voice of the group while dancing, because if you haven't seen BTS dance, you need to. Okay, now just to start off, well that's obviously the start, but to familiarize you with some of the things that I'm going to be saying in case you don't know any K-pop vocabulary. Now I also wanted to state that I'm only new to the K-pop world of 6 months, I would say, around about. I introduced myself to BTS and I'm also not very widely involved in the K-pop group. I pretty much listen to some Blackpink, some EXO, but BTS is me main loves. So first off, on the K-pop vocab. Welcome to K-pop vocabulary lessons with Mrs. Sarah Dawson. Miss, I'm not married. Okay, first we have the word that I said earlier, maknae, which means the youngest member of either the group or the youngest in your family. It just means the youngest. Next we have bias, which means your favorite member of the group. Bias obviously, in general, means to be more likely to like something based on beliefs, interests, blah blah blah. So to be biased to one member of the group means that they're your favorite and you're going to be more lenient to and more likely to pick them over the others. Bias wrecker, bias wrecker, obviously bias wrecker means to ruin, or they push aside your bias, your original bias. So my bias of BTS is Jungkook and my bias wrecker tends to be Taehyung because Well, they're both my bias, and then Min Yoongi comes in the side sometimes and like wrecks it. Anyway, next we have lines. So you have the rap line and the vocal line in BTS. I'm not 100% sure about other K-pop groups because I don't really know, but I know that the rap line in BTS consists of Suga, J-Hope and RM, and the vocal line in BTS consists of Jin, Jimin, Taehyung and Jungkook. And then we have idols. So in K-pop culture, they're called K-pop idols rather than celebrities or whatever we call them here, famous people, blah blah. They call them idols, so they're a K-pop idol. What else do we have? Aegyo, which is like, you know how you see them do the little cute actions and stuff like that. If you've ever watched anything to do with K-pop or like that, they do that. That's Aegyo, which is cute actions and blah blah blah. And then you have words like oppa, which is what a young girl would call their older brother, but it can also mean like they call their boyfriend oppa, and it has a lot of different meanings. So uni is what a young girl calls their older sister, and then hyung is what a young boy would call their older brother or an older respected friend, and then nuna is what a young boy would call their older sister or an older respected girl. So that's the K-pop vocab we're gonna go with today. Oh, sorry, one more, and VLive is an app that they use to make live videos. It's like, I don't even know because I don't watch any live videos of anyone. You know how you go on Instagram Live? It's like that, but it's an app specifically for that. Like Twitch. Okay, this isn't going to be a rant necessarily. I'm gonna call it a public service announcement. This is my K-pop PSA. We have a few points. Let's start with the first one. I implore you, do not count BTS as all of K-pop. If you are out there on the internet saying, I hate K-pop, don't use BTS as the face of K-pop because they are not all K-pop. Not all K-pop is BTS. BTS happens to be a K-pop group, but not all K-pop is BTS. BTS is their own individual group. It's like saying not all pop singers are Taylor Swift. If you say, I hate pop music, you're not gonna put Taylor Swift right at the top. You may hate Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift is not all of pop. You may hate Taylor Swift, but you might like other pop bands. You may hate K-pop, but you might like BTS. It's different. So that's the first point. Do not count BTS as all of K-pop. Second point. BTS is K-pop, but K-pop is not BTS. Because K-pop music and fans and K-pop culture varies vastly from group to group. So there's actually even different lingo that different groups use, that different fan groups use to refer to their group and blah blah blah, and it also varies from idol to idol. So you can't say that, you know, you hate all of K-pop unless you've listened to all of K-pop, because you don't know. So you can't say that you hate K-pop and then completely disregard BTS because you don't know. Like if you've listened to another K-pop group and you didn't like them, you didn't like their fans, or you didn't like the culture that surrounded them, you might like ARMY, which is BTS's fans. You might like ARMY and you might like BTS and you might like the culture that surrounds BTS. It's very vastly, it varies very differently from group to group and from idol to idol. So don't lump it all together. Next, we have, please don't disregard BTS before you've heard them, because lately BTS has become something that people love to hate, as well as K-pop in general has become something that people love to hate. Kind of like pineapple on pizza. People love to hate pineapple on pizza. Like no one's actually that passionate about pineapple on pizza. It's not that big of a deal. Like, anyway. So yeah, BTS and K-pop in general have become something that people love to hate, and I get this gut feeling that half the people who are jumping on the bandwagon of hating K-pop and hating BTS have never listened to K-pop in their friggin' life. They just disregard it because one, they can't speak the language, so they can't understand it, and two, everyone else is hating on it, so why not? Don't disregard BTS before you've listened to them, and don't disregard K-pop before you've listened to it. Second, don't disregard all of K-pop based on one song. If you listen to one song from one group and you don't like it, that doesn't mean you're going to hate all of K-pop. Doesn't mean you're going to hate all the bands or all the idols. You may like one idol from K-pop and not like another. Same way I really like BTS, but I'm not 100% into all the different K-pop groups, because that's insane. Next. Don't assume all K-pop sounds the same. The same way different pop idols, same way different pop singers over here don't all sound the same. Taylor Swift is a pop singer, but she doesn't sound the same to a different pop singer. They all sound different. They all have different varieties of music and different variations in their songs. So you can't disregard and assume that all K-pop sounds the same, because it doesn't. It varies depending on band, and even within the group it can vary. So BTS has fast poppy singing songs, and they also have lower gravelly rap songs, and then they have slower mixtures of rap and singing. You can't just say that it all sounds the same, because it doesn't. Be tolerant of other people. If someone says they like K-pop, you don't have to jump down their throat and be like, why? Why would you like K-pop? That's so dumb, it's so stupid, you can't even understand the language, blah, blah, blah. If you don't speak Korean, you can't like K-pop. Yes, you can. Music is about feeling. Music is about understanding someone else's story, and you don't have to necessarily have words. What about piano music? Can I not like piano music because I can't sing along to it, because I can't understand it, because it doesn't have words? Can I not Google the lyrics to a song in a different language to see what it's about? Just be tolerant, just accept other people, and instead of jumping down their throat when they say that they like K-pop or they like BTS, be like, what is it about that you like? Please, enlighten me, teach me, let me understand. Because if you do that, the world would be a much better place if everyone did that with everything, rather than just disregarding other people's opinions. Next. Don't assume all K-pop fans are the same. I know a lot of what people dislike about K-pop is the fandom, and I know a few people can be a bit, and that's their choice, that's their right to be like that. They can be like that if they want to, as long as they're not hurting anyone else. But don't assume all K-pop fans are the same, and don't assume, that's like you can't assume all country music fans are the same. You can't assume all rap fans are the same. Some people who like rap music might do certain things, and some people like rap music might not do those things. So you can't just assume that they're all the same. And also, you can't assume that all the fans of K-pop are the same, because some people are fans of different K-pop groups, and different K-pop groups have different cultures surrounding. I'm seeing a pattern here. And last but not least, my 2019 wish is for everyone to be a more considerate, open-minded person, and to accept people's opinions and people's likes, even if you don't like them yourself. You don't have to hate on something or put someone else down just because you don't like it or you don't understand it. And this isn't just referring to K-pop or anything, this is referring to everything. Open your mind, and be a more accepting, considerate person, and the world will be a much better and happier place. Thank you all for listening. This is my public service announcement. Be more kind. I love you all very much. Thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I said thank you for watching twice. Goodbye.